In this episode, we travel to Thousand Trails Medina Lake in Lakehills, Texas to camp for a couple weeks. We tour the campground from top to bottom, and we share what we liked and disliked about this RV resort. So stay tuned.
Whoa, hold on now.
Thousand Trails Medina Lake has 387 sites and is open year-round. Sections F and R have full hookup sites, while the other sections are water and electric only.
Wow, there's a lot of room between these campsites. That's what I like.
The tent area is located in a quiet spot near what used to be Medina Lake. More on that in a minute. There are 17 cabins available to rent. All are near the activity center. Check the website on details for each type of cabin. The bathrooms are clean and well maintained.
There is a dump station and a propane station.
The laundry room is located in this building near the entrance. It's small but clean. This is the activity center. It has billiards, tables for cards and games, a small kids activity section, and a kitchen used for events. Near the activity center is a basketball court, volleyball court, tetherball, horseshoes, and a playground. Other amenities are located near the entrance. Here you'll find a swimming pool, hot tub, basketball court. There's also a mini golf course and another playground. There's also a nice sized dog park here to let your pup run off leash. And this is Medina Lake. We were so disappointed with the state of the lake. The staff and some of the locals contribute the dry lake to drought conditions and conflicting priorities for its usage. It is a man-made reservoir that was produced when the Medina Dam was constructed in 1913. The lake's water levels fluctuate dramatically. In July 2019, it was full. As of the recording of this video, the lake is only 4.6% full. There are also biking and hiking trails throughout the campground. morning and early evening, you will see a lot of beautiful white-tailed deer roaming the campground. These guys came right up to our campsite.
How much is that kitty in the window? Leia, what you doing, girl? Good morning from Texas. Well, thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. Now we're going to talk about what we liked and disliked about this campground. What would you like to talk about first?
My favorite part of this campground.
Okay.
The deer. So there are, I think they're white-tailed deer throughout the campground. You can see them a lot, especially early morning, late evening, or when it's starting to get dark out. We had them come right up to our campsite. I mean, they're not friendly to the point where you're going to pet them or anything, but they were just gorgeous. They were all over the place, and it really made our mornings and our nights kind of special because we could go out and watch the deer. So that was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, it was definitely a plus. It's not something we experience in a lot of campgrounds. We see them a lot, but they're not always coming up to our campsites like this one.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Another thing that we liked was the campsite sizes. There was enough space between the campsites where you didn't feel like you're on top of each other. So you had some privacy that way too. And some of them were even surrounded by trees like the one we had, so it was real nice. What's another thing that you liked about this campground?
Well, again, speaking of Thousand Trails, this was one that actually had trails in it. So there were a lot of hiking and biking trails all throughout the campground. And again, just another thing that you can do while you're there is go out and take a nice walk, and they were pretty well maintained.
Yes. So for things we didn't like about this campground, what's something you disliked?
For me, it was just really the location. You have to drive a good 45 minutes or so just to get to good restaurants or to get some, good shopping. So if you're looking at just the campground as a destination, I think this is a good option. It's a good campground, lots of amenities, but if you're looking for outside stuff to do, this probably isn't it.
No, yeah, because it takes, an hour to get to San Antonio and longer to get to Austin.
How about you?
For something I didn't like was the fact that there wasn't a lot of 50 amp campsites. Most of them were 30 amp there, and a lot of the sites didn't have sewer hookups either.
And then our biggest disappointment, I'm sure you saw from the video, is there is no lake.
Yeah.
So this is Lake Medina, and the lake is pretty much dry and has been fluctuating on and off for years from what we understand from the locals and the staff there. But if you're going there to do water activity, you're not.
Yeah, Medina Lake is not the place to go for water activities. Just remember that.
And I know what they have on their website.
Yeah.
Pictures of the lake. It's not there.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you found it helpful, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It'll help us out.
And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Safe travels. To watch more videos like this one, then watch one of these videos.